By then, were you in business already?
Not really.
You weren't in business.
I
How
was.
long have you been in business?
I can say 4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
And as at then, you weren't having this condition.
I wasn't. No.
It happened before you started business.
Yes,
So
I
I
still
would
had
say,
this business mind. I was
okay,
more
but it
into
was
research.
still at the ideation stage.
It was still at the
But you had
ideation.
not implemented. You were like, imagine a woman. I just spoke about this with my previous guest. Now, a woman, women, we are multitasked from the house to our career to the society to everyone surrounding us. Times we get weak because we are only humans. We face challenges from home. We get stressed out. Then you mentioned that you by then you were still at the ideation stage.
Yes, I was at the ideation stage.
You didn't start. So if you had started, I am quite sure you would have still find your way through it. But I am happy you didn't start anything then.
Yes.
You were able to find yourself together through that condition,
Yes.
at least to get a stable mind before you started your whole business. So when you started, what was the response like? Because I know when it comes to research, I have gone through it and I can say I'm still going through it. You do research, you expect to have that social support, social media support, the views and the likes and all that. And it's like sometimes it's not encouraging, but you still want to push because you believe that every person out there doing big started somewhere little, right? So over the 4 years, how has the feedback been like, both social media and the physical part of it?
Yeah, I can say it's been quite exciting, and of course, it's been on and off. There are the highs, there are the lows of this time. But so far, I can say it has been very good because I've had collaboration with different organizations, different people. I've undergone mentorship. Last year, I did One Planet Fellowship under African Women in Agricultural Research and Development.
Yeah.
It was a mentorship come leadership program, which was quite instrumental in setting up all these business ideas, being a leader in the community. And I've had support, collaboration. There's power in collaboration. That is what has really boosted me because I've also been doing consultancies,
Okay.
and these people have really come through for me.
Okay.
And on top of that, I do production of
What sort of production do you do?
indigenous vegetables
Okay.
because one, they're highly nutritious, they're well adapted to climate.
Okay.
And since I'm in the climate regime and sustainable food systems,
Okay.
that was my first thing to look at.
Okay.
Yes, and it has been so fascinating. And with this, I've been empowering more youths and women and smallholder farmers to improve on their livelihoods.
Okay. When it comes to youth in agriculture in Africa specifically, do you think we are doing enough?
We are not doing enough. That's one I will admit, and I would say there's a big gap. We have most people have a bad perception about youth being involved in agriculture, but what I've realized is they lack mentorship. The right mentorship for them to get engaged. With their voices want to be heard, but they are never given that good platform for their voices to be heard and for them also to give their ideas because they have great ideas, but they have never given this great platform. There's a lot of tokenism with the youths, but we need to hold their hands.
We need to hold their hands, my take home point.
Yes.
Now, agriculture in this century, this era, is no longer like the traditional method we used to know, where our forefathers used to strain themselves to produce. Now, technology with easy machinery has made agriculture easier, or we say accessible as well.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that yes, we haven't gotten to where we want to be as Africans, but do you think that there's massive transformation? Do you think young people are really willing to now take the course of agriculture, unlike before when everybody used to just shy away from it? Do you think we are now taking steps? It's just that we need a little push to get there. Our African policy makers are actually paying attention to agriculture. Do you think that?
Yes, I can say from the Kenyan perspective, they're having great efforts to incorporate youth in these policy tables.
Okay.
And the youths also are feeling part of the system, part of the process. So we're having more youth representation, but we still need to do more.
Okay.
They need to be represented more and have the youth who are practicing in these forums.
Okay.
Let them be at the table together, because you find most youths who are not practicing are the ones at the table, but they want to give ideas of what is happening in their field.
It
So
doesn't work like that.
yes,